What is up, fellow YouTubers, Facebookers, social media peeps? Oh, man. You know what the funniest fucking thing about life is? Facebook. And I hate to say this, but it's the truth. The funniest fucking thing about life is the power struggle between men and women. That shit makes me laugh my ass off. You hear women say, well, anything men can do, I can do better. Right. So you're telling me you can jack off and shoot it across the room. Get your dick all nice and hard and well, you don't have a dick, but you just got done saying that anything that you can do that they can do that you can do better. Unless you're jerking off my dick, then okay, I'm cool with that. Shit. You hear women say, anything men can do, we can do better. Right. So that means you want to fart better than men. Okay. See how far that gets you in life. And what the fuck is that? If a woman rips ass, oh, that's not very ladylike. Fuck you. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm working on it. Do you not see the basket full of laundry? My point freaking exactly, dude. I get some money, okay, and do some laundry. Make sure that my clothes are clean before I ask her out. Yeah. Like, I had the most major epiphany earlier waking up, and it was some surreal shit. Now, what the sexist female needs to realize is that men will always be in charge. I hate to say it, but come on. When's the last time we had a female president? And how come women weren't always allowed to serve in the military? Explain that one to me. Go ahead, I'll wait. Now, the sexist man needs to realize that he needs to check his fucking privilege and be a little bit nicer, huh? But look, just because men are in charge doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it. Okay? That's just, no, dude, come on. Not trying to offend any of the women in my Facebook here, but, you know, it's the power struggle that we live in our society. Men are told to toughen up and quit being pussies, and women are told, well, you got to be tougher than the boys. You got to show them, you know, that you can do better than they can. And that kind of negative thinking on both sides really screws up the sexes, man. They grow up having this urge to compete with each other, and, you know, what more proof do you need? When the first humans arrived on this planet, the men would hunt and gather for food while the women stayed behind to make sure the campfire stayed warm. Prove me wrong. Huh? Especially if she's pregnant with that man's offspring. Of course, she's not going to be moving around very much. And somewhere down the line, that dude's wife looks at him and says, "Oh, Grog gave his cave wife a cheetah coat. Where's my cheetah coat? I'm not as fast as Grog, but I will try my best." Fast forward to the 21st century. Greg gave his wife a Mercedes-Benz. When are you going to get me a Mercedes-Benz? How come we don't go out very often? And then you hear the husband say, "Honey, I am sorry, but that my salary is not as good as Greg's. What do you want from me? I'm trying my best here." Huh? You notice that since the first humans, not a whole lot has changed. People still hunt and gather. Only what the difference is, they go to the grocery store. They'll hunt up the best food they can, and they'll gather the best prices. They'll gather information, and they'll hunt it up, right? Back in the first ancient humans, they'd kill each other for food and other things. Today, not a goddamn thing has changed. Humans are still killing each other for shit. That's my oil, so I want to kill you for it. I'm the bad guy for pointing out the obvious. Right. One second. Now, that's not to say that women can't be in charge, because they can. It's just that, well, our society won't let it happen. If I personally had any say in the matter, I'd be like, you know what? We need a woman president. Why the fuck not? I would fuck with the woman-hating Middle East so hard. They'd be like, "Oh, did you see what happened? America made a woman president? What crazy shit is this?" They would lose their freaking minds, man. Yeah. Diana Smith says, "I appreciate you playing devil's advocate. Very wise of you." Yeah, and that's the thing of it, dude, is that I think men and women should have equal rights. But the reason why that's never going to fucking happen is because our society loves drama. They love conflict. And so if men and women have equal rights, all of a sudden this illusion of a power struggle of the sexes is no longer happening. And then people aren't, you know what I'm saying? Subconsciously, if they keep people on their toes fighting for the things they want in life, it makes them work twice as hard. That's the way they see it. And it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to pin men and women against each other just to make them work harder for the things they want in life. That's bullshit. You want a car? Well, you better bust your ass for it. Like I've said before, we live in a very... Oh, yeah. My cough's going away nicely. You should have heard it when I had it a couple of days ago. It sounded nasty. But we live in a competitive society, man. We really do. And anybody who says we don't live in a competitive society is full of shit. You got men and women constantly competing with each other, and then you got society as a whole competing with each other. No, don't buy Geico, buy AFLAC. No, fuck Aflac. Go to the general and save some time. You see that kind of thing everywhere. Everything from pizza companies to insurance companies. Every last one of them is competing, for your honest dollar. I just had a slice of pizza for breakfast. Hashtag bachelor life. That moment you realize that most people still see the hashtag as the pound sign. And then when you go to stand up for your girlfriend in a trial and you write hashtag me too, oof. And it ends up looking like pound me too instead. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. That is the thing about Diana Smith, is not only do men and women compete with each other, but women compete with each other, and men compete with each other. It's ridiculous, dude. You got men and women competing with each other, and then you got men competing with other men, and women competing with other women. It's disgusting. Well, my clothes are better than your clothes. Oh, yeah, well, my car's louder than your car. My dick's bigger than your dick. Well, my tits are bigger than your tits. Well, my significant other half is better than your significant other half. Exactly. Exactly, Diana Smith. Exactly. Men and women compete with each other, and then they compete amongst themselves. It's pretty fucking sad, yo. Instead of learning to help each other and be a bit more understanding and sympathetic, you gotta respect women and old people. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes being old or being a woman, it's not the easiest thing in the world. And you gotta be courteous. That's all I'm saying, dude. Like, fucking A. Women are under so much pressure to look good, and it's ridiculous. They think, oh, if my toenail color isn't the right color, I'm not going to get laid. Oh, fuck that, dude. That's so stupid. Most guys don't care about little shit like that. It's Monday. You hear a lot of people say, oh, I hate Mondays. Okay, that's understandable. But guess what? It's all about how you perceive it. You can say to yourself, ugh, it's Monday. I hate Mondays. And if you perceive it like that, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to end up having a shitty Monday as usual, right? You know what I'm saying? So instead of being like, ugh, it's Monday, great. I hate Mondays. Okay, Garfield, calm the fuck down. It's all about how you perceive it. If you say to yourself, it's Monday, cool, start of a new week, hell yeah. Chance to make good and make my life awesome, you know? It's a brand new week. It's a fresh start. It's a chance to make your life awesome. That's a better way to look at it. Not, oh God, it's Monday. I fucking hate Mondays. Ugh. I do too, but you know what? I choose to perceive it differently. I choose to say, you know what? It's just the beginning of a new week, man. Well, Sunday technically is the beginning of a new week, but you get what I'm saying. Whew. Married men are not allowed to eat pizza for breakfast. Says who? Says who? Says who? Says who? If I get a wife and she says, you're not allowed to eat pizza for breakfast, I want to deliberately order pizza and eat it for breakfast the next day just to see what she says. I'm that kind of person. And she says, well, I want to ground you from sex. I'm like, do you think that works? I've gone without sex for 10 months to a year. That exists too, Gabrielle. What about people competing to see who's more goth? Thank you. Exactly my point. Exactly my fucking point. That's become a real problem in the goth community. I've noticed this. People are being snarky assholes. Well, I'm more goth than you because I wear this makeup and listen to that band. And that's the kind of snarky attitude that the punk movement started to rebel against in the first place. That's the kind of snarky attitude that these preppy popular kids had. Well, if you don't wear Abercrombie and Fitch and listen to this music, you're not cool enough to hang out with the preppy kids. And that's the kind of snarky attitude that the whole punk movement started to rebel against in the first place, only to have it creep up in today's times with the same fucking problems. So if you're a goth and you're comparing yourself to other goths and saying, well, you're not goth enough, you sound just like those snotty high school kids that were more popular than you growing up. No bullshit. My point exactly. Gabrielle says, last Monday I found 20 bucks. Yeah, my point exactly. It's all about how you perceive it. You know what I'm saying? A mature goth would be like, well, okay, that's how you do goth. That's cool. But this is how I do goth. Peace be with you. You know? Well, you know what? I don't have to perceive society as bullshit because society is bullshit. You've heard me complain about society how many times? I don't perceive society as bullshit. I see it for what it is. So you're telling me that cannabis oil, cannabis, marijuana, ganja can cure a woman's breast cancer. But if you get caught raping a woman, you get less prison time than if you get caught with a marijuana cigarette. That's the kind of bullshit I can't stand. Am I going to get my knuckles touched up? Yeah, I'll try. You know, I'd like to get them touched up before the concert. That'd be pretty killer. And joining excuse me. Enjoying my morning ritual. I wake up, I'll smoke a bowl of pipe tobacco and get my day started. Gabrielle says society is a trap. It can be. It can be if you let it entrap you. When's the concert? The Ozzy Osbourne concert I'm going to is October 2nd. And if I can't score a date for the concert, I plan on taking one of my friends to the concert. And, yeah. Worst comes to worst, I'll take a bus if I have to, there and back. People are hearing me make this video like, this sexist. Wait a second. Fuck, this guy's right. People watching this video at first are like, this sexist little. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. That's so true, it hurts. In fact, if I had a stand-up special on Comedy Central, I could either call it, get the fuck out of here with that shit, or I could call it, it's so true it hurts. I'll go up on stage with some Jack Daniels and my pipe and some tobacco and be like, so, you people came out here to see a goth make you laugh. Well, you people are in for a treat. Food for thought. Catch y'all on the next one.